could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I definitely appreciate that. To all the new people stopping by my channel, hi you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you're notified each time I post a video. And to all of my returning subscribers, hey y'all. So today's a vlog, you guys, if you have read the title, no, we are not crazy. And yes, in fact, we are not finding out the gender for baby number 3. And so this vlog is pretty much going to be our explanation of why we're not and why it's no different than just, you know, finding out the gender. So if you want to know our reasons why we are not finding out the gender of baby number 3, then definitely keep on watching. All right, y'all, if you are new here, my name is Jessica. Most people call me Jess, and this is my channel, Jess Living Life. Obviously, I am married and I have 2 beautiful little girls, Carmen, who is 5, and Leah, who is 10. And so, like I said, this video is all about our reasonings on why we're not finding out the gender. If you hear me refer to the baby as Baby Bear or BB, that is the nicknames that we decided to give the baby. So yeah, you guys, so I know I have mentioned to a few of you guys that we are not finding out the gender of baby number 3, and we've gotten some mixed reviews. We've gotten some people that are like, oh my goodness, that's so cool, and we've also gotten some people like, wait, what? How are you gonna plan? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? And so I figured I'd just break it all down to you guys here. And so Joe and I decided probably about 2 or 3 years ago that if we ever had another baby that we would not find out the gender. And I'm big on like pinky promises, so me and Joe pinky promised that we would not find out the gender. And so when I found out that I was pregnant, I asked him again, you know, hey, are we still good with the pinky promise that we're not gonna find out the gender? And Joe was like, you know what, the pinky promise is still on, we're not gonna find out the gender. Now, our reason for not finding out the gender is, one, with Leah, I had to find out the gender just because I was so far along. I was 5, almost 6 months before I found out I was pregnant with Leah. And then with Carmen, we did do a gender reveal, which we had a huge party here and invited all of our friends and family, and we did a gender reveal. And then with this one, we were like, you know what, we're just gonna do all the things different. And so we were able to hold out basically almost 5 months with Carmen. So we said, what's 4 more months? Also, back in the old days, you didn't know what you were having until you actually had the baby in the delivery room. And so that is what we're gonna do. I am going to find out, or we are gonna find out what we're having the day I go in to have the baby. So once they pull the baby out, it's gonna be just like the olden days, and they tell you what you're having. So that is what we're going to do. That's our plan. I'm definitely sticking to that when I go to the sonograms. I've already told them to notate in my chart that I do not want to know the gender whatsoever. So when it does come time for that sonogram, we don't need to know. So yeah, so we're kind of excited about that. Plus, you know, there's not enough surprises in the world, and I feel like this is a surprise for not only us but for our girls and for our family, because seeing how different the pregnancy will be with the Baby Bear versus the girls, that's something that's different. And I wanted this pregnancy to be to where I'm not comparing, that I'm just living in the moment of carrying this baby. And so those are the reasons on why we're not finding out, just because, you know, we just want to keep things simple and just enjoy the whole pregnancy and enjoy the surprise element. One thing that we get all the time is, oh my God, I couldn't even plan for a baby if I did not know the gender. And y'all, let me tell you, it's really not as bad as what you think. You know your baby's gonna need a car seat, you know your baby's gonna need a bed, you know your baby's gonna need a stroller, you know all of the essential things that your baby is going to need. And so we're just gonna get gender neutral things. So we may end up just sticking with the black and white theme, because you can always add a pop of color to that. or gray and white. We haven't really decided, just because I'm literally only 11 weeks. So me recording this video now, I'm 11 weeks pregnant. So we haven't decided what the color scheme is. So it's not that big of a deal, because all of the essential things that we'll need, of course, would be gender neutral. And I like to do gender neutral things, period, with the girls in the past, as far as like their rooms, their bassinets, and things of that nature. So it's not like it's too outlandish. I've also had some people ask me, well, what are you gonna do about clothes and all of that stuff? And I definitely asked that with my OBGYN, because I'm like, okay, we're thinking about doing this, but how has this worked in the past? And like he said, he was like, babies don't see color. And so what we're planning to do is we're just gonna get a couple of gender neutral items and things of that nature, and we're gonna have that for, of course, when baby's in the hospital and stuff like that. However, I plan on doing 2 separate registries, one for a girl and one for a boy. And once we know what the gender is, I'm going to task my mom and my aunts and my Grammy and probably my sister to go and just get, you know, those items. Just so that way we can have, you know, the gender specific items for the child. There's nothing wrong with having gender neutral throughout the, you know, the whole time your baby is younger. However, I do, if we're having a little boy, of course I want our little boy to have the cutest little boy outfits and the little hats and the little shoes. And the same thing for our, if we have a little girl, I want to do all the bows and all that stuff. I did keep a lot of clothes from Leah and Carmen, so if we do have a little girl, they're definitely set for that. But I do want to have, you know, just some of those, like, you know, the standard cliche girl items or boy items. Another question that I get from a lot of people is, how are you gonna go 9 months without knowing the gender? And let me tell you guys, honestly, like I said, even though I'm 11 weeks now, I'm just enjoying every single minute of this pregnancy, whether it's nausea or acne or, oh my goodness, my stomach feels super tight, or, oh my God, I feel like I'm about to throw up. I want to enjoy all of that. And I feel like we can hold out, even though I feel like when we get to the hospital to actually have the baby, I know me and Joe are gonna be like on 1,000, okay? Because this is the first time either one of us we're doing this. So it was a lot with the gender reveal. So I know our emotions would be on an all-time high when we actually deliver the baby. But I feel like this is an opportunity for us to just have a true moment, just us being the only ones knowing the gender and things of that nature, and just definitely living in the moment. Now, I have also had people ask me, well, what are you gonna do for the baby shower and yada yada yada? And if the world is open, I definitely want to have a baby shower. I've already talked to my mom about my ideas, just because I knew a while ago what type of theme I wanted to have for a baby shower. And since this is my 3rd baby, like I said, I want to do all things completely different. So I'm not going to tell y'all too much about what the baby shower theme will be, but my mom definitely knows. And a lot of y'all have asked if I'm gonna do a virtual baby shower, and I will probably do that as well, just because Baby Bear has a whole bunch of virtual aunties and uncles and grandparents and all of the things. And so I definitely want y'all to be a part of that process as well. And the last question that I have gotten about Baby Bear and not finding out the gender is, oh my goodness, you are such a planner. How have you not planned for this? Are you okay with not knowing the gender? And yes, I am okay with not knowing the gender. I'm totally okay. This is, since I am such a controlling person when it comes to certain things, I figure this is like one of those things that, ma'am, you're not controlling. The gender will be determined and that's just that. And you don't have to know all of the things all the time. So that's where that comes in, which I'm totally fine with. As long as the baby is healthy, happy, as long as this pregnancy is healthy and I remain healthy, and even postpartum is healthy and things of that nature, we are good to go. And so yeah, so not finding out the gender, you guys, it's just something that we're doing just to be different, just to enjoy every single moment of this pregnancy. And I think people get so caught up in finding out the gender and getting things that are like, oh my goodness, I'm buying all the little girl clothes. And I think too, that's another reason that I would say is good for not finding out the gender, because I'm not going overboard. I'll literally just buy the things that we need, and as things progress, of course, we can be extra and stuff like that. But really and honestly, the first couple of things that we're going to be buying is just diapers and wipes, because y'all know babies go through a lot of diapers and wipes. But this gives us an opportunity, like I said, to enjoy every single moment of this pregnancy and not get wrapped up in genders and things of that nature. Oh, another question I've gotten is, have I picked out names for whether it's a girl or if it's a boy? You guys know that the middle name of our child will have to be a family name, so someone within our family. And Joe and I have not picked the middle name or the first name, so y'all will definitely see some vlogs with baby names that I'm thinking about using, or whatever the case may be, because I'm gonna need all of the help, okay? But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys are having a baby, if you're currently pregnant and you are finding out the gender or not finding out the gender, let me know in the comments below your reasons for finding out the gender or your reasons for not finding out the gender. Like I said, we're one big happy family. And yeah, I know a couple of moms that are coming to the channel, so yeah, put it in the comments below. If you decide to find out the gender, why are you finding out the gender? If you didn't find out the gender, let me know if your pregnancy was different or not. And so yeah, like I said, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you never miss an upload, you guys. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you on the next one and talk to you soon. Bye.